Hi, this is Ogas again, and 1 second. Yeah, this is the video review on the NXT episode from February 24th, 2021, which I watched just more than I think 24 hours ago. I think, yeah, almost. Yeah, around 24 hours ago or something like that. I'll see if I can record this video now or not. Yeah, there were 5 matches on this show, on this edition of NXT. And the first match was Dexter Lumis versus Johnny Gargano. It was a non-title match. Gargano is the NXT North American Champion. Yeah, Dexter Lumis won by submission by basically choking him out with a sort of a sleeper hold. Then there was a promo. MSK reflects on winning the Dusty Classic, and then there was an interview backstage with the Grizzled Young Veterans ambush MSK. So it looks like they're going to be on the shelf for a couple of weeks. One of the members. Then there was a promo or segment in ring. Isaiah Swerve Scott crashes Leon Ruff's match. He was supposed to have a match with Tyler Rust, but that got interrupted. And then Rust, I guess, was declared the winner. Just because. Then there was a promo. Zoe Stark is offered a match with Io Shirai. Then there was an interview backstage. Zoe Stark is ready to prove herself. Then there was a promo backstage. Grimes makes a $1,000 basketball challenge. Basically, he challenges someone to dribble the ball 10 times. To win $1,000. He got that from the $1 Million Man thing, but he didn't kick the ball after 9 because he didn't watch the whole thing on his iPad. About what happened with Little Boy and Ted DiBiase back in the day. Then there was match number 2 was Io Shirai versus Zoe Stark, and Shirai won by pinfall. And then there was a promo in the arena. Tony Storm demands a match with Io Shirai. Yeah, Io Shirai is the NXT Women's Champion. I think towards the end of the show, there was an announcement that there's going to be an NXT Women's Championship match on the 10th of March, which is 2 weeks after this episode. 10th of March 2021, which is 2 weeks from this show. And it's around the time of my birthday, believe it or not. So there you go. Then there was a promo backstage. Gargano is sending Theory to therapy. Then another promo. Grimes revamps his basketball challenge. This time he gets a former WNBA player who's really taller. She's taller than him. He tries to kick the basketball at 6 or 7, but then she dribbles it under her legs and she wins the $1,000. Then there was a third match. Then match number 3 on the show. Katie Catanzaro versus Xia Li. Hold on. Xia Li is the winner after the referee stopped the match because Casey couldn't continue due to injury to her knee, which Xia Li did it across the steel steps, and then when she got her back into the ring, yeah, Casey couldn't continue. Promo. Superstars prepare for the tag title match. I'm assuming, yeah, that's the women's tag team title next week, which I'll get into when I watch next week episode of NXT. Then there's another promo. Grimes perfects his basketball challenge. This time, he gets some random dude to dribble the basketball, but after barely getting to 1, he just punches the guy out and throws his $1,000 in the air. That was a weird way to end those segments. Then match number 4 is Dane and Maverick versus the Grizzled Young Veterans. And the Grizzled Young Veterans won by pinfall by getting the pinfall on Maverick. And then there's a promo backstage. Wolf is disappointed in Dane. And then the last match on the show which was been built up for weeks, is match number 5. Karrion Kross versus Santos Escobar in a no DQ match. And Legado del Fantasma was featured heavily throughout this match, but Karrion Kross eventually won in the ring at the end by pinfall, I believe. I haven't got it written down, but he won by pinfall. Then there's a promo. LA Knight is calling the shots. Then the ending segment is Cole explaining his actions. Hold on. Let's see again. Cole explaining his actions for what happened at NXT TakeOver Vengeance Day when he kicked Finn Balor and Kyle O'Reilly in the face. Basically, this is the beginning of the end of the Undisputed Era, this episode. Yeah, like it was like the previous week when he again kicked Kyle O'Reilly in the face, and this time he gave him a brainbuster across the steel steps, which took him out of commission for over a month. Roderick Strong comes out as it was, and questions Balor why he did what he did. Then Cole blasts Balor with a super kick, and then he fake takes back what he did. But as they both hugged in the ring, Strong and Cole, he gave Strong a low blow and then gave him a super kick as he was kneeling. So, yeah, there you go. The Undisputed Era is officially broken up as of this episode. Give me a second. Yeah, they're officially broken up, so I'm interested to see. Hold on. I'm interested to see what happens on the March 3rd edition of NXT with the women's tag team title match between Dakota Kai, Raquel Gonzalez versus the champions Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. Kai and Gonzalez are the first women's Dusty Cup Classic tag team Dusty Cup winners, so they get a tag team title shot. So I'm interested to see what happens on this episode. Obviously not going to get the NXT tag team title match because what happened to MSK, but this show will still be worth watching. So that's it for this edition of this review of NXT. I thought it was a pretty good show, at least C+. I thought there was elements on there that was missing, for example, there was no North American title number one contenders match, for example. There was no NXT tag team title match. The women's title match that I alluded to, that's going to be on the 10th of March, so that's fine. But yeah, there was 2 matches missing from this. And when was the last time the NXT title was defended on an NXT episode? It's been a while. But I'm assuming the next takeover will be in April, but I'll find out more in the coming weeks on NXT, what it's going to be like. So let me know what you thought about this episode of NXT from February 24th, 2021. I will upload this video most likely in the morning on the 1st of March 2021 when I wake up. Yeah, so let me know what you thought about this video. Give me a like, subscribe to my channel. Alright, this has been Ogres. Peace out.